Hi everyone, welcome to FRD TV PM. This is the end of the first day and we were absolutely mind-blown by Alexandra Owen. Congratulations, how are you feeling?
Thank you. I feel really relieved. It actually happened faster this year than any other year.
Really?
So it was chaos backstage, getting those leg pieces going and everything just sort of zoomed and suddenly it's over.
Yeah, the legs, I was looking at them, I'm like, is that boots or are they bandaged?
Yeah.
They were absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
What exactly is that?
Well, it's actually an old technique they used to do on horses. They bandage their legs so they don't get hit.
Yeah.
And so we started with elastic to try and bandage it, and then we realised we needed a lot more reinforcement. We've tried pins, we've tried everything, but tape was the only way, so we kept going with tape in 2 different varieties.
Yeah, well it created quite a cool effect because there was the matte of the elastic and then the sheen of the tape.
Yeah, it worked out really well.
And did you have to tape their shoes on and everything?
Yeah.
So did it go? There was a high getting the it was changing a nightmare basically.
We had separate booty elastic shoes, and then we had separate leg pieces. So yeah,
perfect. Yeah. Now the collection is always so different to what we see here at New Zealand Fashion Week. What was the vibe behind this one?
It was definitely, I was on this British mode of thought, British aristocracy, and so it was more what they do in their pastimes, the decadence, the luxury, but of course always restrained in a very British way. So hunting and horse riding and, your smoking jackets and those sort of things.
So is that, we see all the horse bridles, is that what they're wearing on top?
Absolutely, yeah. I only just found out today what they do. I've actually never ridden a horse. So.
Yeah, it's like the bit and the mouth and stuff. Yeah. I never ridden a house, so you totally got it down pat. And were they real fox stalls that they were wearing?
They were indeed. Vintage.
Oh, vintage, of course. Good, no, that's very good. Nicely done.
Expecting Peter to come and attack me.
Or, who doesn't like, Fiona Horton doesn't like that, but that doesn't matter. She liked it. She loved the whole collection. Now, they did look like they weren't that old. They were beautifully coloured. Did you have them re-dyed or anything?
No, that's just the beauty of age, and...
Good condition.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, well, congratulations. I assume you're going to get absolute rave reviews, as you always do. I can't believe you've done it again.
Oh, well,
thank you.
Felt, this is a departure for us, really, I thought. It was a lot more restrained and there wasn't as much sculpture, but, we wanted to bring the fabric through and the cut through. So.
Yeah, well, actually, talking about sculpture, the girl in the end, I don't know if it was the jacket that made her look like she was a giant, but that looked stunning, and that was a bit of a sculpture piece.
Yeah, she was tall too. Yeah, that was like padded sleeping bag, that one to make. So
stuffing it
by the end, yeah.
Oh, and quickly on an end note, New York Fashion Week. You were over there recently just to suss it out, and you're going to be partaking next year?
Yeah, well, we went over to meet IMG, and we decided that on-site wasn't really for us. We want to do something off-site, a little bit more niche, a little bit more us. So we feel more comfortable about that, and we can sort of do it our way, which will be fantastic.
I can't believe. So you'll be doing like a single show? Is it part of a group show?
Or just us. We met some really cool people over there who are so willing to help. I just love Americans or New York people. They embrace everything, and they were really open and positive, and no one was wanting to boost your bubble. They were like, "Yep, let's do this. This is going to be fantastic."
Awesome. So. Well, congratulations. I can't wait to see New York, and hopefully you'll be back here next year as well.
Yeah, fantastic.
Great.
Thank you, Anna. That's okay.
Now we are here on the stage at the Sky City Theatre with Liz and Dane after the show. I have to say that was one of the coolest setups I've ever been to at New Zealand Fashion Week. Is it Marissa doing it?
Well, Marissa did the set design, which was amazing, and Sophie put it to music, and so
it's
a
family affair.
A family affair, and we thought, well, we're in a theatre, let's pretend we're doing something, theatrical.
Yeah, and it was perfect because I came in early and then I sort of got up at the end. I'm like, wow, the entire theatre was full. Of course, I mean, it's you guys and it's your 30 years. So how did it feel? Is it very grandeur being back here?
Well, it's really strange because when you're behind backstage, you've got no idea of what the atmosphere is out here. So you kind of feel a little bit detached from what's going on out here. It's really strange.
The models definitely kind of gave that vibe.
They
loved it out
there.
They were kind of like, the energy was kind of beautiful.
It was so cool. And then how they came, you saw their shadow, and then they came on, and they were on the video camera, and then it was this big prediction, and it was there. There was so many things to look at. It was so visually exciting, I think.
Kind of spooky, like bats or something.
Yeah, it was perfect. Now, what was the influences behind each collection?
Well, I think, Zambesi is the influence behind every collection in a way for me, because we're always working with details that we've done before. It does have a certain familiarity about it, but I think we're always pushing forward, looking to do something new and fresh, and keeping it kind of forward, I think.
Is that hard after 30 years?
No, it gets easier.
Good. I like to hear that.
I'm hoping I'm getting better at it.
No, it's amazing. And what about you, with the men's?
The men's was, there's lots of jackets and coats and stuff, and I think we kind of, we played with proportion and stuff. There was a trench coat, there was a dust coat, there was lots
camel
of
one?
three-quarter length coats. Everyone's saying about the camel,
Yeah,
the camel was a sort of a traditional influence, I suppose. It was a cashmere wool mix, and double
very luxurious. Now, was it faux fur or real fur, those big sort of neck pieces?
Faux. Fake.
Fabulous,
it's
though.
like a detachable lapel that's just got a fur hook in it, and it's for men and women, so you can just put it over the jacket, and then you can actually take it off and wear the jacket just with the ordinary lapel as well.
Yeah, I saw that, and do you know what I really liked? You had the vest, but they didn't have the back; they just had the buckles. So it's sort of taking.
That's actually one that we did in the early '90s that we revisited. So. Yeah, there's always that odd little thing, and of course going through the archives at the moment, because we're doing this retrospective show in the weekend, little things kind of trigger you into, oh, that might be good, that might work with this collection, so you kind of go there and it's good.
I like that. And now you had bedazzled chucks, I noticed, on the tongue.
Yeah, we there are Swarovski crystals.
It's a tongue twister, that one.
Yeah, we had them sewn on at work. Of course, we customised them. So
I like that, because it wasn't necessarily very Zambesi-ish. Like, I didn't expect it from you to see sort of crystals and such. But then you're into sequins.
Yeah, well, we actually wanted to do 3 different kind of shoes this time. So Donna Mae Bollinger did that amazing kind of knee-high boot for us. Cool. They're beautiful, and they just arrived at about like 4 o'clock this afternoon.
Oh, lucky.
And then our leather, beautiful kind of men's shoe for women, boot, like an ankle boot, and then the chucks. So there's a nice mix in there.
Well, I kind of like with, especially New Zealand designers, we don't necessarily put all of our models in heels. They're quite often in flats, whereas you go overseas and everyone's in heels. Do you think that's typically a New Zealand thing with our sort of dark fashion?
Yeah. I mean, I am a very, well, you can see, I'm in flats. That's what, I'm actually quite tall, but when I'm in my heels, yeah, exactly. But I love flats, so,
And I did notice a little bit less, like there wasn't as many sequins. I was saying you like sequins.
I like sequins, and we use it occasionally,
sort of
but we never use it as a rule. Like, it's not a rule. It's like it's the creation of the collection is more about mood and attitude and how you're feeling at the time, and it's not like we must do sequins.
Keep it fresh. Keep it fresh.
The collection was called the Enigma, and I think that kind of is a sort of undefined term that we like to express at Zambesi. I suppose we don't work thematically, we work sort of more emotionally, I think the Enigma kind of capitalises what we were feeling in this collection.
Well, it was beautiful, and I absolutely loved it, and it was fucking fantastic if I don't say so myself. So congratulations.
Thank you.